You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. One of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's May. We'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
May now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that makes it 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
The one heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks it inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, check that, go! 60 Bison.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense. Each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Let's count with Saquon Barkley. Looks away from one. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he cuts it back right. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders trying to lengthen the field and take a 6-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Raiders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Gain of 15 there. And that's a New England 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. To the air on 1st down, May. He's going deep this time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's May. He finds Brown right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Raiders have it as he records the 1st interception of his young career. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Buffalo 18. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Patriots take over 1st and 10.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Henderson here from the gun. On the move past the 40. He has this down to the 34. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. May now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. Gallus checks on the extra point. And the Patriots tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
77.
That's his man. That's their rookie from Oregon. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Raiders.
Hot 70.
Daniels from the pistol. It's a screen to Barkley. Yes, the ball is out. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so they'll luckily hang on to possession. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Press all 80.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Jeanette. Cowboy 80. Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
19, Tiger, not
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Running right, it's Barkley. Giving 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Go. Come on, come on.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
3rd and short, Daniels. Has it down close. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Patriots will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10. Here's May. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs from 37. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Making the call himself. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Crazy. We go, boys. Hey, what's crazy?
Defense showing blitz here. May. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here's May. He's got it. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots earn the chance to tie before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler.
Rolling from the gun here. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
70 Lions.
Daniels now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Lions. Let's go now.
Running left. This is Barkley. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. 25 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Go! Panther 60.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
I I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Handoff headed right, Buckley. And he's rerouting towards the middle and gets him a couple. It's 3rd down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Check, man. Check, man. Check. Ready.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing is May. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. It's Henderson on the give. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And the direct snap goes to the up end. He's going to go for it. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried to fake, but no one was free. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
1st and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
On the set.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Come on, set. Blue,
Man in motion here.
Ready.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster.
Third down and 2.
Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Get it. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Here he is on third and short. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
First and 10.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Raiders will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. Charging down the middle, and they block it. It's picked up and off to the races. Middle of the field. At the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach Bader. Shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Come on. 19 Lions. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, check that, check that. Let's go.
Design quarterback run here. And he's hit and sent out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7, second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play. So this is second and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Putting a receiver in motion. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Quick throw completed by May. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. 1st and 10.
To the air on 1st down. May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air. It's May. Dumps it off to his running back. Screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
May now on 3rd down. This is caught inside the 15. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Buys time, rolling right. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Here's May again. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. We'll bring up 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Brought in. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots start the 2nd half with some needed points. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Press all 80.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
65, 6. Come on, come on. Now, cowboy 8.
Here's Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
He'll air it out on third. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Go, League, go. Steady.
Barkley runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a third-quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 28.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. On the gun, it's May. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. This play goes for 36. And the Patriots will have a first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. And they've got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Trying to sneak May. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, that fits under the umbrella of some coaches just don't want to mess around. That's about as conservative as it gets. Instead of taking some shots, what you could do in second and short, they decide to just move those chains.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. May now from the gun. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Patriots with possession. They need to erase that deficit in a hurry. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, here's May. We'll find Stevenson at the backfield. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots now trail by just a point in the 4th. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Runner, 18.
To throw, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
And he's going to take this only to about the 31.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Hey. Bravo 80. 70 Ranger.
Daniels. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Okay,
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
let's trap 60. 70 Lions.
Throwing now, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Hey, check that. Street.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They give to Barkley, left side. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Going left side, Bowers has it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 35.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Hits him on the in route. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Looking quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Made a throw it. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Throwing from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
May on 1st and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
You there. Hey, five.
2nd and 10. Here's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Good throw completed by May. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here. Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. Throw is caught by the back. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive. A lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. I'll start this one out with Barkley. There he goes on the right side. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders have taken the lead late. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. He finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He has it on the QB sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. They'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Trying to set this up quick.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Patriots 1st down.
And they clock in here, 25 seconds remaining. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up to pass. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
To throw. And he's caught. He's got ground. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
The Patriots
This looks like a run running for me. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Set, cut. Red, 38. Cut, cut.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He finds a man. That's caught. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60.
They motion the tight end over. Here he is to throw. It's complete to Bowers outright. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On now is Matt Gay with a kick to decide this game. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. This from the right hash in a considerable distance. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.